Hello and welcome to Geek Church. I, of course, as always, am Jared Elrod, and I am accompanied by...
Jeff Thun.
Yes. How you guys doing? Welcome to this episode. Couple announcements, that's right, kind of got lost track there. Couple announcements is, first I just want to take a minute, it's been a few episodes since we talked about the whole Encounter Digital thing. I don't know where you guys are watching this, if you're watching it on our actual website, which of course you pretty much know what I'm about to say. If you're watching it just like on iTunes, and if you're just subscribed there, then that's all you get are these videos. You don't know about anything else we do. If you watch it on blip.tv, YouTube, we'll be putting these on YouTube pretty soon, so jump in the future, because if you watch this in the future. Anyways, I want to take a quick second, and this is, of course, Geek Church, as it's said. But Geek Church is not just a random well, it is a random show, but there's more randomness attached to it. We have a website called encounterdigital.tv, and we have two shows going right now. Encounter Digital and, Geek Church and First Encounter. And First Encounter right now is on a little bit of a break for the holidays.
We're doing something really cool with it all at the same time, though, so you should definitely keep track. Yeah,
go check it out. Episode 5 will be getting uploaded. Well, by the time you see this, it'll be uploaded, because I'm going to be uploading both of these probably later tonight before we leave for Thanksgiving. So if you're watching this, happy Thanksgiving. Hope you're having a good time.
And your turkey and your turduckens and your whatever else.
Major props if you're actually watching this, during Thanksgiving, because that's something I would do. During Thanksgiving, I always sneak off to the computer and go watch a bunch of my favorite shows or something. So if you're in the middle of your holidays and your family's all being social and you're off in a room being antisocial on the computer or on your phone with headphones or something, major props.
Trying to block out that rambling uncle that you don't really like that talks about the same stories over and over.
Or maybe, everyone else is watching football and you're the one guy who's not obsessed with football, or girl. And you're oh yes, Thanksgiving, football. And you're I'm going to go sneak off and watch Geek Church. We like you. Email us and let us know you did that.
So we can talk about you on air, I guess?
I don't know.
We're not going to send you anything.
I just want someone to email us. Well, we've had some emails, but I want more emails.
Yes.
Okay, so real quick, that's kind of what we're doing. Our goal is to build an actual online network. So there's other online networks out there. There's Revision 3, there's Next New Networks, there's the machinima.com guys, there's Blister. I just found a new one, Blister Thumbs. And it's actually, I guess that's not really a network of itself. It's this there's a different network that has shows, and then there's Blister Thumbs, which there isn't a show called Blister Thumbs. The show's called Angry Joe, but there's not other shows, so that was a little confusing, because it was almost there's a network, and then there's the Blister Thumbs channel, but there's only one show, so I don't know if they're going to expand later on. But it's really good. It's reviews on video games and some movies and stuff, but mostly video games and stuff. And Angry Joe is just that. He reviews stuff, and he has no problem getting really just pissed off at a game and yelling at it and whatnot. But I have to warn you, though, there is swearing. He gets mad. And yeah, he is not afraid of dropping F-bombs if he hates the game. Actually, he's not afraid of dropping F-bombs if he loves something. So he either effing hates things or he effing loves things. But he doesn't say effing, he actually says the F word. So, yeah, those are just some of the... I don't know why. That was kind of a rabbit trail. But anyways, we want to do something similar. We want to build our own network of our own shows. This has been a dream of mine forever. We've talked about past episodes about stuff, so we won't go into all that. But that's the idea. So right now we have Geek Church, which is a weekly show, and we have First Encounter, which is taking a little bit of a break, and then there'll be some more announcements about it when it comes back. We have a special thing going on right now, like you said, and sometime in the beginning of January we'll have
media event.
Yeah, our premiere video coming back, and then we'll be announcing maybe some changes to that, which, I know what you're thinking, seriously, another change of First Encounter? Guys, we didn't really, you know what, it's a work in progress. That was the whole idea of First Encounters. We spent so much time not doing it because we weren't really sure exactly what we wanted it to be, and we just decided, let's just start producing it. Yeah, and we'll just start changing it. So every episode's been a little bit different, and eventually we'll have the format down. So the format's changed and been tweaked, and we started off doing those stupid little 3D things, and no one really liked those, and we dropped that. But I think the new format's gonna be good. we'll announce more about it when it gets closer. But I think you guys are going to really like what happens in the first encounter. More about that in the beginning of the year. But other than that, yeah, I mean, happy Thanksgiving. What are your plans? Your Thanksgiving plans? Are you sticking around here in the freezing cold youth house? Because it is freezing cold, by the way.
Yes, like, you know, we're both wearing sweaters, which we typically don't do.
Well, I'm wearing mine more or less because it's awesome for the show. My wife just got this for me the other day. It's brand new. Normally I wouldn't wear something as gangster as this, but somehow I'm able to make it not look that gangster.
He's getting in touch with his inner G.
Yeah, with my inner G, right. Inner G as a geek. But yeah, I got this in some way. And of course, it's freezing cold, so if I wasn't wearing this, I'd be wearing something. I was telling Jeff, you know it's cold when you grab a soda out of the refrigerator, you take a drink of it, and the liquid tastes warm. Not because you just grabbed it out of the car. Like, these have been in the fridge for days. They're cold, but compared to the air and everything in here, the liquid tasted warm.
Yeah, a couple of times I've gotten sodas out of the refrigerator, and you grab them, and it feels hot.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, did I just put these? No, I put these in a week ago. It's just that cold. So, okay, back to Thanksgiving. Were you sticking around here, going to freeze to death over Thanksgiving? Were you going to come back and find a Jeffsicle upstairs frozen?
That would be weird. I don't know. If there's any way I'd wanted to die, that would not be on the list. That would not be on the list. But no, I'm going to spend a lot of time driving. I'm going to be going down to Merced, where both of us are from. Sort of. Yes. Lots of driving, lots of sitting in the car.
I also will be seeing family. My family recently moved, so they're going a different direction. They're in Fort Bragg. Same amount of driving as you, but I have to drive for about 45 minutes to an hour. My drive is super windy road through the forest, and it's like cliff. So it's like, apparently, I haven't done it yet, but I've been told that it's like this really scary road.
Brady's not going to like that.
Yeah, well, you think you're going to die. The entire time you're going, weaving back and forth on this road, and like you're looking down the cliff, like if I screw up, I'm dead.
At least I won't have to feel the pain.
I don't know. I kind of think, yeah, I don't know.
I almost ended up we were possibly making plans where I was going to go with my girlfriend's family, and apparently they were going to go to Brawley, which, if you don't know where that is, apparently it's
on Planet Vegeta.
That'd be awesome. Apparently it's about an hour south of LA.
Whoa. Well, at least it'd be kind of warmer.
Yeah.
It'd probably be
what it was going to be is, like, I go down to Merced and meet with them, and then we get into a van, and then we go down there together.
What's the point of doing that? What would it be the point of that?
Because they're going to see their family in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay, so they have family there.
Yeah.
Ours,
as Angry Birds messages us.
Yes, Angry Birds. Great game. So, ours is going to be interesting this year, because it's going to be, well, we're having Thanksgiving at my parents'. Like, yeah. Freaked me out for a second. I was like, wait, what am I doing? Yeah, so we're having it at my parents', which used to, our family situation for the holidays was pretty set because, like, Atwater and Merced are right next to each other. It's like, I'm sure everyone knows what you're talking about. Like, here, where we're here, it's like Paradise, Magalia, Fresno, Clovis, a lot of those towns where they're, 10-ish miles, give or take a few miles.
Minneapolis, St. Paul.
Okay, never been there, so.
Yeah.
Anyways. It's that kind of thing where they're like right there. So it was like we wouldn't even say we're going to Atwater. We just tell people, oh, Merced, whatever, we're going down Merced. So like our family, they're literally 15 minutes apart. So we could go to my family, do something, and then so every holiday we hit both parents, like my parents and my wife's parents, and it was easy. We had it down. It was nailed. And Christmas, Thanksgiving, Easter, all these things we got to spend with both of them. Well, this year, my parents have moved, like I said, in Fort Bragg, so this is the first year to figure everything out, and our family's more spread out than normal. So of course, we're here in Paradise. My sister, other sister, and her husband are in Sacramento, and then my youngest sister, right now, she's living with my parents right now until she she's going to be getting married pretty soon and moving off. So until then, she's living with my parents. Which that's not very spread out, obviously. It's right there.
Yeah,
and so it's this thing of now, okay, for the first times, we've been married for about 5.5 years, and then of course we were dating before that. But for the first time, we have to split families, what holiday with what. So we're doing Thanksgiving with my parents, and so yeah, we'll be headed out tomorrow morning. We have, of course, both of us. We have a Thanksgiving.
My first year ever having a turducken.
I didn't have it last. No, you won't have a turducken.
Pastor's gonna make it for the Thanksgiving thing.
Yeah, but you're leaving right afterwards.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to stay for that.
Oh,
too.
no, I'm not. I'm leaving right after the service. I'm not staying for the food.
Oh.
You can if you want to, but that's going to put you another 2 hours.
Oh. Well then, no, I'm not.
Yeah, I know. I had it left over last year, but I didn't have it. So here's what we're talking about. So our church does. We're in a retirement town, so the majority of the people up here don't have like immediate family. Like you normally go off with your family. Even pastor, they go and see their family. I think the day after.
I don't know. This is less retirement community. I think it's more like a place of exile. Now that it's starting to get cold, I feel like Siberia, and they saw like the Siberia thing over in Russia. I'm like, that's a great idea.
Anyways, it's mostly a retirement town, and so there's a lot of people who retired and their families down the valley somewhere, Sacramento, wherever. So they have a Thanksgiving service. So 10 o'clock, it's an actual service, and just an hour, like 45 minutes, something like that. Which, and then afterwards they have Thanksgiving dinner, or lunch. It's dinner, but it's at lunchtime, and pastor makes a turducken, which is
a chicken inside of a turkey inside of a duck.
Yeah, and he actually sews it together. So I saw him do it last year, and I'm like, "Are you performing surgery or something?" Like he was literally like sewing the stuff up all to cook it together. He used to be a chef, so I'm sure really good.
Yeah.
But Jeff wasn't here last year. I left. I didn't have it last year because I had a 4-hour drive. It's still a 4-hour drive. I'm just going a different direction now. And so he let me leave after the service, and I'm like, okay, am I going to stick around for fellowship lunch thing, or am I going to leave right? So we left right away. So yeah, that'll be the thing, is you'll get to leave as soon as so at 11.
That makes me happy.
Yeah, it's like another 2 hours that you'll be there 2 hours sooner. So for us, we'll be having dinner at 6. We should get there about 5. Dinner at 6. You're gonna get done here and go call your family and be like, I'll be there early. Okay. Anyways, we only got a couple minutes left before we got to cut to the next section. Which, by the way, we're trying a little bit of a different format here. We're now doing segments. So, 15-minute segments. So, just to wrap it up.
YouTube forces us to do strange things, doesn't it?
Yeah, we want to try to get to YouTube. Anyways, I thought I was gonna say something like super profound. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say that this year. Last year I spoke at the thing, so I had like 25 minutes or something like that, 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, something like that to speak, and I had just barely gotten here. It was Thanksgiving, I'd gotten here like a month and a half before. This year he's having everyone from our Berean class, which we have a Berean class where we're all starting to get like our minister's license and stuff, each talk for about 5 minutes. And so that'll be interesting. So we'll each get a talk for 5 minutes.
It's going to be my first time speaking from the pulpit of this church. I've spoken like at most other types of events, never from the pulpit before. So I'm a little bit on edge about it, not sure what I'm going to say.
Yeah, if you screw up, they will ask you to leave.
I'm sure.
No, I'm just kidding. So, okay, alright, well that's enough about us and what we're doing. Let us know what you guys are doing for Thanksgiving. Send us emails at geekchurch@gmail.com. Did I say that right? geekchurch@gmail.com. Let us know what you guys are doing. Take pictures. Send us pictures of you guys doing Thanksgiving stuff. If you are watching this, you got to take a picture of yourself watching our show during Thanksgiving. We will show those. That would be amazing. Of course, most of you probably won't watch this until after Thanksgiving, but either way.
Yeah, you can totally just stage it if you want. We'll still show it.
Yeah, you stage it. That's funny. So with that, we're going to cut to our next segment, which is going to be the review.